All right, let's go over here to brand. Let's remove this. Oh, that was cute. Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so do y'all want to see the fin? Okay, let me clean off my back so I can. I made dominoes. Hold on, y'all. Respirator. Gotta have your respirator. I was in here creating until it was time. I'm just gonna, cause I hate my background blurred, so I just get over it. Okay, I'm just telling y'all now, get over it because it's a mess. It's a mess. It's Fashion Week and it's a mess. Okay, sponsor stuff. What's this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, more sponsor stuff. Sponsor gift cards. Right? So for Fashion Week, we will have raffles, dog. So don't forget to, when you buy your ticket, don't forget to purchase your raffle tickets because they will not be sold the day of. And we also have raffles at the kickoff party on August the 15th. All this is all sponsor stuff. So thank my mom. My mom did all of this. My mom, 81, 82. She did all of this. All of this is her. All of that. All of that is her. Hold on. All of these. It's one over there. It's in a really big envelope. All of these gift cards are her. Yeah, all that's her. I'm trying to clean up my space. That's all her. Oh, here's another gift card. I'm trying to keep it straight because if I don't, when she comes up here, I'm gonna be in trouble. Like I'll probably get a beating from my mother. There you go. So I got my little toys, my shipment. Ooh, clean my necklace. So thank you all for joining me tonight. So I'm gonna try to be. I always say I'm gonna try to be really quick. So I dropped a word for tonight in the comments. So when we do our drawing, forgive my hair. It's going to be done in the morning, hopefully. This is just look. Okay, I went to work. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, so I made dominoes, right? So that's not what we hear, but I'm just showing y'all because I gotta take pictures. See, you see dominoes, and these are the official legal size. So you have to make sure you have. If you're selling dominoes, you gotta have the official legal size, and the molds are not cheap. Okay. So I bought three so I can make three sets at a time. But anyway, so when I finished this, see how she shines? She's finished. And this is, can you see her? This is my makeup palette. So you put your foundation. Do I have a brush? I do. Hold on. So these brushes down here I use for my mica powder when I'm doing my pieces. So what you do is you put your foundation on here and then you dip it in the brush and then you put your foundation on here, dip. All right, okay, great. So now that we know how to use that, I'm gonna put this up because I have to mark it. Everything I make, I mark. So no one will say that they made it. So I'm here to talk about we have upcoming events this week, next week, and week after. I will be meeting with designers. I'm meeting with designers Friday afternoon before the BFW community meetup. And then I'm meeting with designers in 2 weeks in person to go over their collections with them. And then the last thing I have to schedule for Baltimore. This hold on, y'all. It's hot. Hold on. And then the last thing I have to schedule, oh, is the fitting. So if you're on here, if you're watching and you are a part of Baltimore Fashion Week in the capacity of a model or a designer, the fitting will more than likely take place closer to Fashion Week. I'm trying not to schedule it during Artscape, but hey, I can't. If I can't, I can't. Okay. So Thursday, I'm sorry, today's Thursday. Tomorrow at Izzy's, which is a pizzeria spot on Calvert Street, Calvin and Reed, we are having a BFW community meetup. And then Saturday morning, we're having a BFW community shout out. So let me tell you what this BFW community is. Something's in my eye. Back in 2008, when we first started Fashion Week, we used to have all these pre meetings, and the pre meetings were to explain to people before they registered what was, as a designer, as a model, hairstylist, makeup artist, what was expected of you if you participated in our event. So it was very well received. And so we're bringing it back. A lot of things that we did from 2008 to 2010, we're bringing it back. And so we're bringing that back. A lot of the steps and stages we did. So moving for so the community meet back then, we just scheduled a meeting. It was like I think we just called it Baltimore Fashion Week meeting. I don't know. But back then, it was just a meeting. So now we're bringing it back and we're calling it community because we've expanded. We've been here for 17 years, but that's how some of you relate to it. We relate to it as seasons. So we've been here for 17 seasons. We may, in the next 2 to 3 years, implement a February show, but it won't happen anytime soon because, you know, we're just, no, it's not happening anytime soon. So these meetings that we're having are open to the public. Anybody can come, and this is to come. You're to come, so you should come, so you can voice your opinion or hear more about Fashion Week firsthand. The team will be there on Saturday, which is the 13th, and it's going to be hot. So tomorrow night at Iggy's on Calvert and Reed, we are having a BFW meetup, community meetup. And for those who register online, we have a special gift for you. So please note that whenever we have registration, when the Fashion Umbrella has registration for anything it does or we produce, especially if it's a free event, know that it's something in it for somebody. Maybe not for everybody, but there is something in it for somebody. And it would be, nice if people were registered so we can have a really good head count. The owner of Iggy's is very, very excited that we're coming. He is the sweetest. I think he's Italian. I think he's Italian or Greek. He's either Italian or Greek, but he is the sweetest little person well, I'm taller than everybody, so he's the sweetest person you ever want to meet, and you'll love his pizzas are amazing. I usually get the fungi pizza, and then last time I was there, which was like 3 weeks ago, he had another one that I think he added to the menu, which is really good, and everything's made right there. They roll the dough out, put the sauce on it. The pizzas are amazing. And so it's a BYOB, so bring your own bottle, or BYOD, bring your own drink. And they have wine glasses, they have glassware. So they have wine glasses, they have regular glasses, they have silverware. I'm talking about metal silverware. And they also have ice. So if you like ice and whatever your choice of libation is, you can get ice. And it's a family friendly event. It's a family friendly restaurant. It's really cool. When I go down there, you see parents, or you see couples. I don't know if they're the actual parents of the children, but they bring their children in and they have lunch and then they leave or go wherever they go. So that's tomorrow night. Then on Saturday at 12:30, from 12:30 to 1, you can check in to, if you registered online, kudos for you. If you didn't, there's still you can still come, but please bring your ID because it's a secure building. You have to show your ID at the desk. Just show your ID. We're not going to run your license to see if there's any warrants out for you. No, that's not this event. And so we're encouraging people to come. I'm going to work on a presentation tonight to show on Saturday, which I think will be pretty cool. Then I have some stuff I have to do to send to BOPA tonight. So they'll have it in their mailbox by tomorrow morning. But I'm really excited about having this meeting and everybody coming through the team will be there. We have some people registered, but we have space for more. So if you want to come register online, and we'll do a drawing before we start the meeting. We'll do a drawing. I'll do a quick drawing for something, and we'll do a quick giveaway, and then I'll start talking. So Baltimore Fashion Week 2025 kicks off Monday, July 15th. Baltimore Fashion Week 2025 kicks off, and I'm really excited about that. I'm excited that we're ready, like right now. So the form has been up, it's just not live. So the site is ready. If you go to the site, you'll see that the front page has changed. So usually when I do that, everything else is ready to go too. And because the dynamics of Baltimore Fashion Week has changed dramatically for next year, we need to start early. We are no longer going to be doing virtual meetings with designers, so you'll have to meet us in person like we did years before, where you would come and you would meet us and bring 3 garments, and we would look at your garments up close. And this way, we can tell by your sewing ability, one, if you should do it, two, if you should do it. And so once you're approved, then you have to pay a deposit in 10 days, not 10 business days. We should do 10 business days is really 14 and not 10, because you got Saturday and Sunday in between there. So you have 10 days or 10 business days to pay the deposit, and then we're going to try to. I think in the past, what we used to do is when someone registered, we would give them their date right away. But we can't do that because of the model dynamics. You don't know which models will be pulled for the collection. So we're going to, just everybody will know the order, like the close to the end of July. And I have something else to say, and it was on my mind, and I forgot. Uh, it was I talked about the meeting when I can't remember. And so that's for the designers. You'll go online and you'll register, and then after we have a certain excuse me, we have a certain amount of registrations, we'll start scheduling the one-on-ones. Oh, I know what it was. We have a seamstress now. So now we have a seamstress we will be working together, and she and I will be there during the designer meetings, one-on-one meetings or garment review meetings. So we're going to have garment review meetings before anybody's registered, because I think that's key, that if a person may not be necessarily ready for Baltimore Fashion Week, that they know early versus, finding out later on that maybe this shouldn't have happened. And stuff happens, right? Okay, fine. So then we have, for Baltimore Fashion Week, we'll have the group segment. We'll have another segment where the designers will have, although we don't share models or recycle models, where, we have, you don't have a model walking 3 and 4 times in the collection, because for here we have each designer gets 1 model per garment. So if you're showcasing 10 looks, you get 10 models, not showcasing 10 looks and get 3 models. Then the models have to hurry up and change, blah, blah, blah. Then you have the gap in the runway. We can't have that. So We have the group presentation. Then we're going to have a segment where the designers, once they, it's going to be similar to like we do during designer debut in New York. So, like when the designer selects their models, those models that are selected can only walk for that designer. They cannot walk for anybody else. And so we're doing three collections like that. No, designers all will have an option, depending, the option will be presented to you which level we would recommend you register for. If it's more than one, you have the option to choose. And then we have another level, that's the shows at BFW, which is a timed runway show, meaning timed, like it'll be time slotted. So you'll know, say ABC, one, two, three, and five, six, seven are showcasing. Those are the three designers. So ABC will showcase at 11 o'clock. A 1, 2, 3 will showcase at maybe 3 or 3:30, and then the other one, excuse me, 5, 6, 7 will showcase at 6. So you'll have your own time slots. But not only that, you get all the seats in the venue. So depending on where we are for 2025, if there are 400 seats in the venue with this registration, you get all the seats and you can sell the tickets or sell the seats to get to sell tickets. Or if you don't want to give tickets, put their name on a list, and that way you can get some type of refund or revenue back in for the registration fee that you pay for that level. So we'll have the group, we'll have the individual, not the, well, we have a group collection where all the designers come out one after another. Then we'll have another one where there'll be three slots where the designer gets to submit their own hair and makeup looks. They get their own models. Those models cannot walk for anyone else. And we have three spots for that. And then we have the shows at BFW, which is a time slotted event. So it'll be on one day. I think we came up with the times of 11:30, 3:30, and 6:30. And so those designers would have access to their all the seats in the venue, but Baltimore Fashion Week will serve as your production company. So basically, what we do is make sure that everything's right for you, hair, and makeup, because your registration fee will cover all of that. Hair and makeup, we also serve to seat your guests, how your guests will be seated, and all that will be rolled. All those price points will be rolled into the registration. And we only need your guest list by the 1st of August. Baltimore Fashion Week 2025 is August 11th through the 15th of August. So the 11th through the 15th of August is Baltimore Fashion Week, and I'm real for 2025. The model castings will take place the end of October, early November, and my goal is to only have one. So what we're going to do is when that process begins, we're going to reach out to all the models first who have, before we open up to the public, all the models first who registered, maybe couldn't get there. I think that number is like close to 600. So maybe they couldn't come. Something happened. They couldn't make it. I don't know. So now they have an option to register before we open it up to the public. And I'm looking for a space big enough for that now. Let's see, what else can I share that's not private? So let's talk about Baltimore Fashion Week 2024. So for Baltimore Fashion Week 2024, I just added an event on Monday afternoon. I added an event for August the 12th. So there's an event on the 12th. There's an event on the 13th with Dr. Olivia James, Lady O, the pastor. She cooks and she bakes and she's a chef and she's fabulous. And I think she's a elementary school teacher, so she teaches as well. So she's our guest for the Lunch With series, which is happening on Tuesday at a secret location. Everybody will know the secret location the Friday before. Okay. Then we have nothing happening on Wednesday because we'll be packing and getting ready to go to center stage. And then on Thursday, we have the kickoff party at Blue Pit Barbecue. The kickoff party for 2025 is going to be August the 9th, so which is a Saturday. So August the 9th is on a Saturday, and we're still working on the dynamics behind that. If you want to have it invite only or a ticketed event. So if it's invite only, the save the dates will go out probably in January, probably end of January, early February, because after Labor Day, everybody start thinking about the holidays and they won't care. Um, and then on Friday is the runway show. Right now, we have on deck to showcase 11 designers. And so I'm really excited about that. And that's going to be Friday, August 16th. The show will start exactly at 3:05. Doors will open probably between, I have 2 o'clock as a mental, but I'm thinking if we do vendors or exhibitors, we may need to open it a little earlier so those individuals, those businesses can be patronized. We are going to do vendors, and that form will go out probably next week. We'll put up the form for the vendors. If you have a business or service and you like to place an ad in our event booklet, I am I'm in communications with our form Hooji Bobby person to see how we can create a code. So if you're interested in placing an ad, I can give you a code and you get half off. Um, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have right now. But I don't see anybody doing anything. So I don't know if we should do a drawing or not because there are no comments. Nobody's responding. So I'm assuming. I mean, I have one person watching, so I think I know who that one person is, and they won't put their name in the box. But yeah, so that's it. So I'll save my gift cards for tomorrow and Friday, and we'll give them away tomorrow and Friday to those that register online. And the cutoff um, for um, the cutoff for online, you can still come if you go to the site and you see that registration has ended. You can still show up. We just wanted to give a roundabout guesstimated number to the pizza spots, so so they can make sure they have enough food. We don't want them to run out, and then if it being a weekend, they can't, you know, re increase their inventory because it's a weekend. And so that's all I have. I don't have any. You don't have any questions because no one's here but me and the number one I see. If you have any questions, you can always email us at runway@fashionumbrella.org. Oh, I forgot to mention my art was selected for art exhibit. It's called Creatively Black Baltimore. So I am a featured artist in that exhibit, and I'm gonna let you all know when the open reception is, if it's open to the public. It may not be open to the public. You should see the artwork. It is so amazing. It is so amazing. I'm so honored. So I presented for display my gumball machine, my blue blossom, my Halloween house. I did a 18 by 24 canvas. So the gumball machine is on an 18 by 24 canvas, and it's an actual gumball machine where I cut out the vinyl and I made the shape. I think the gumball machine is about maybe 18 inches tall. So it's pretty tall, and it's wide, and it has a globe around it like you see in the store. It has a little quarter, 25 cents on it. So like where you put your quarter, and it has a top that you like, makeshift top, like if you were screwing off to put the gumballs in it. And the gumballs were made out of what else? They pom poms. So cute, so cute. So I'm making a mini one a mini one soon. It'll probably be like maybe 8 by 10, a mini thing. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I took that, the pump. I took the gumball machine, my Halloween haunted house, which glows in the dark with glow in the dark heat transfer vinyl. So I took heat transfer vinyl and put it on a heat pressed it on canvas. It's really nice. And then, well, maybe I'll do the one with the wings. Maybe I'll order that and do one with the wings. That's cute. And then, oh, and I took my koi table. So I made a 22 inch circumference round koi table. It is huge. And I took that down there. So that's on display. So now in my room, I don't have a table. I mean, I have a table, but it's not cute. So the next table I'm making, and and maybe I'll start it tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna make a candy table. So you know the big lollipops that are round and they swirl with the different colors. So I'm gonna put those in the table. I think I have enough to fill it, and I have some micanites and some peppermints, and I'm gonna put all that in the table, and then I'm gonna sell it. Yay! So I am Sharon Nixon. If you want to, since nobody is here to talk to me. If you want to reach us, go to baltimorefw.com. Everything's there. Tickets. Oh, early bird specials on tickets end on July 20th. So if you're coming to Baltimore Fashion Week, for the Baltimore Fashion Week runway show. If you're coming to that show, get your tickets before the 20th. After the 20th, they go up just a little bit, but they will increase. Front row guests will receive a special gift from the Fashion Umbrella Foundation, and we have some stuff. It came in. It's upstairs, and then premium guests get a gift bag, compliments of Park West. So compliments of Park West, and then you have your general admission seats, and then you have your mezzanine seats, the seats that sit up really high, which scare me. I don't like sitting up that high. And so yeah. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay cool. I'm Sharon Nixon, and this is over. I'm out. I got work to do. I got to create this video that I've never done before. I'm creating my very first animated video, so that should be cool. So you all take care, and I will see you all tomorrow.